Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we're gonna continue with our showcase of Purple Luffy. And today we have some very fun matchups against a really interesting Lucci Celestial Dragon deck. So those are gonna be the first three games that you're gonna see in the video today, and then we're gonna finish up with like a fourth game that's gonna be against a Sabo player, right? So you're gonna have 3 games against Black Lucci and then 1 game against a Sabo player. Again, I still feel the same way about Luffy. I feel like it's a good deck, but it doesn't feel like OP, right? It doesn't feel pretty broken. So we'll kind of see how it goes over the next 2 days, as if we kind of start getting more of the hang of it. But I just don't know that it's as strong as I thought it would be when I was first seeing the results that Luffy had on the East meta back a few months ago. But anyways, let's see how this matchup go. Again, very fun matchup against Lucci. And yeah, hope you enjoy the games, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day, and we're like so close to 1,000 subscribers. So any subscriptions that you want to give us, or if you want to tell any of your friends, I would really appreciate it. That will help us out a lot. So enjoy the games, and I'll see you later. In this match, we're going against Black Rob Lucci. Let's go second. Get the Magellan. Sure, I'll keep the Magellan. I'm not sure. Characters are cast. Wait, is this a Celestial Dragon deck? Huh. I don't know what to expect here. I don't think I actually ever read any of the Celestial Dragon cards. So their Celestial Dragons cost 1 less. They get -4 to all my costs. Okay, so all my units are gonna have -4 costs. So then you'll be able to like go for your Lucci play and do your thing. Huh. But don't they all have like 0 power? So isn't this still gonna be pretty hard for the opponent? Yeah, so this has -4 cost. If you kill Magellan, you're just gonna get another -2 done. Oh, this is such a punchable face. Oh, freaking Celestial Dragons, man. Freaking Celestial Dragons. Piss me off. All of your characters, all your opponent's characters gets -6. Okay, so first it was -5, -4. Now everything just costs 0. Everything just costs 0, huh? Okay. So we can attack for 5 and then 7, right? And then play the kid. Yeah, we'll go for 7 here. Maybe I should have attacked for 6, because a lot of the Celestial Dragons, I guess, only have 1k counter. So if I went 6 and 6, I probably would have been okay. Yeah, if I went 6 and 6, I probably would have been okay, right? Interesting. But they don't do anything. I'm waiting for like the big combo that the opponent is trying to play for. Okay. So they KO my Magellan. They KO my Magellan. They can KO my kid here. I don't know what I'm playing against here. So they can actually go ahead and I'll take this one because I'm guessing the opponent's gonna KO the kid. Oh no, they didn't even KO it. Let's go like this. Let's go like this, and again we'll go for 6 here. Okay, Toy Soldier. Next time we can go Kid. I'm gonna keep the blocker. I think I want to keep the blocker. I think playing the Kaido right now was worth it. He gets rid of that, so that way it's only -4 and not like a full amount. I guess I'll take it. If the opponent can KO this, I'm gonna be in trouble. Go like this. Return this. This is gonna be 7. So we can go 7, and we can go 10. And I guess if the opponent can kill my blocker and attack twice, they just win the game, right? But I don't know that there's much I can do. Yeah, we'll go for 10k here. The opponent could have like a lot of triggers, right? That could KO my stuff, as we see here with the I bet 500 million. KOing the kid is going to put me in a lot of trouble. They have a 10. Oh, they could have Kusan here, right? Nah, but you're already playing the Celestials. The problem is that as soon as you play something else that's not a Celestial, his effect goes away, right? So like, how are you killing my cards? I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna just counter out of this one and force the opponent to find a way to KO this kid, and then give me, yeah, there you go. They go ahead and KO it. So then they get to restand if they want to trash 2 cards and attack for more again. They go ahead and trash it. So they're going to restand and get me down to 0. And then they're just going to... I see what their game plan is, right? Their game plan is just having this this Lucci just attack me over and over again, right? Question for me is, do we go for kid? Has to be the kid, right? I think so. I think it has to be the kid. Just put this to 7 and then just keep the counters in my hand. So this is 6. We'll go for 8. This is 7. So we can go 8, 9, and then 10. Opponent's going to have another card to counter out of this. We don't have a blocker, right? So the opponent can just attack us and then play a KO card and attack us again. And we shouldn't have enough counter to do anything about it. They kept 2 down, and that's my problem. The 2 down means that the opponent can survive the 9k here. We only have a 2k, 4, 5. Plus 3 is going to be 8. We can only go to 15, and the opponent can actually go exactly to 15 next turn. So we go 9, and then we go 10, and just so that the opponent didn't find any events. The pistol requires him to trash a card. This opponent doesn't have 15 cards, so it's only a 2k. The shockwave can be the one that it does. So shockwave plus a 1k. There you go. So shockwave plus a 1k. I'm just gonna pass here. I don't want to give them the last card. Because opponent needs to trash 2 cards to get the Lucci effect. Plus, they need to have a card that can KO one of my units to actually get the Lucci value. Right? So we go like this, and the opponent's going to have a card that can KO me. Which I guess could be that Gun Pistol. Destructive Sword Thunder. They trash and they win the game. I mean, props to them, right? Props to them. And they had another freaking Gun Pistol too. I was not expecting that, right? Whatsoever. So it's just trying to just double attack with the Lucci over and over again, right? While KOing my units. Still not 5-cost kid again to start with. I'm gonna have to go with Magellan one more time. Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and just develop some stuff here. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't attack first. I should have attacked first. He's gonna get punished now. It also helps them that I'm taking life, right? So every time that I'm taking life, it's just helping them out. That's an interesting deck that the opponent's playing. I like it. I like it. The blockers get punished by the opponent's removal. They decided to kill this right now. I'm gonna give them the 1k here. Let's not take that life. Let's go for 6, I guess. And then play our kid. And then I guess we can just go Queen next turn. I don't think that we are playing Magellan. I think we probably trashed the Magellan. Yeah, the opponent gets to draw 2 cards here. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, they can kill this kid very easily before I get value from it. This is a very cool deck. This is a very cool deck. I'm gonna steal their deck. This is very cool. I'm trying to like get a peek of every card that they have. I won't get the ratios exactly the same, but we have a lot of footage from the first game and then now from the second game. I kind of don't mind losing to cool decks like this. So this tells me that the opponent has the restand, right? Or has a card to KO this kid anyways. So I guess we let them have it and just let them trash the 2 cards. The more that you're trashing, the less cards you're going to have for later. I'm guessing you have the way to kill this kid, right? That's why I feel like it's worth it to just let it die right now. Like they can play a kick slicer. Yeah, there you go. Shirahoshi and Shockwave go bye-bye. So you're really not playing anything else except for this, guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm taking this damage no matter what, right? Like, I'm always taking this damage no matter what. I guess we'll go 8. Take him down to 2 life. Play the Queen. We'll trash the Magellan. Next time we can go Kid. We got to do the same thing here where we just give them a blocker every single turn. So if we're giving them a blocker every single turn, the opponent's going to have less... Like, the opponent's going to start running out of cards that they can use to restand, right? Yeah, we do the same thing here, right? We give them the blocker. Then the opponent has to trash 2 more cards here just to get the restand. We take a life, we play a blocker, do the same thing, yada, yada, yada. Because the thing is that as long as I only have 1 unit on the field, opponent's never going to be able to actually, like, just kill me. Like, opponent will not be able to get the restand value, right? Because as long as I only have 1 unit on the field, opponent has to attack first, and I can always block with it, and then the opponent is no longer able to play... Like, they have to do the restand right now, right? If I had 2 units on the field, and the opponent will be able to actually KO one of the other units to get the restand. So yeah, see, they have to give me another Shockwave here, and the pistol, just for them to attack, and I'm still at 3 life. They can only do that so many more times, right? They can only do that so many more times before I just find all the stuff that I need. The opponent has no Dawn open, so I think we can just easily go for 9. And just play Queen 1 more time and trash Magellan. And again, we do the same thing, right? I like that's the thing about these decks, like the opponent's playing. They're very fun when you can get the combo off, but like once your opponent knows what they need to do, it becomes a lot more difficult, right? Because I'm also gonna have the Rusher Kaidos, right, to just finish the game whenever I want to. Again, opponent's only getting 1 attack per turn, because I can always block, and every time that I block, they have to trash 2 cards to be able to attack again. If I'm the opponent, at this point, it makes more sense for you to go like a Gun Pistol. It's only 1 card, and then just attack with Lucci. So just KO the Queen right away and then attack. That saves you 1 card from your hand. Because you know what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be blocking and blocking, right? I'm going to be blocking and forcing you to use 2 cards. As long as if they keep Dawn open, they also gave me 2 Shockwaves, which I was surprised about. Like, I feel like you probably wanted to keep the Shockwaves to be able to survive. Unless you just have like a bunch of 2K counter. Ah, there you go. The opponent did what I was talking about, right? Opponent did what I was talking about and KO'd the unit first, so that now they can actually attack and not lose 2 cards from their hand. So now they only limit their losses to 1 card instead of 2 cards. We can drop Kaido down, but Kaido can still be killed. I do have a lot of counter in my hand though, so even if Kaido gets killed, I don't know that it matters. I say that, but I keep drawing these freaking kids. Opponent has 2, so I guess we'll go for... Again, we can do the same thing, right? We go for 11. Shockwave plus a 2K plus a 1K. We play the... we can also just play no units, right? We can also just play no units. Maybe that was better. I don't need to be playing a unit because I don't think the Uta is as good as... Yeah, actually, probably was better for me to just hit for 15 here. Yeah, if I hit for 15, I probably would have been better off. I guess we'll go ahead and play like this. Now the opponent gets to push the last life and I don't have a blocker, but I will have this Kaido next turn. Yeah, opponent did it the right way. One more time. So if the opponent keeps enough down for a shockwave or a barrier, they just win the game. If I attack for 15, opponent will have been able to potentially lose this time. I guess I can counter out of this, right? Yeah, I can counter out of this. Give myself one more turn. Yeah, just go like this. Opponent only has 3 cards left. Again, if we play any unit that the opponent can kill, then they'll be able to just kill it, right? Like we just go here. I'm just concerned that the opponent might be playing blockers, but I haven't seen any blockers. I guess they're playing Bartolomeo, but the blocker gets punished by the Kaido. So they're playing Barto. But if they're playing something like a Borsalino or a Sabo, I could be in trouble. This is such an interesting matchup. Such an interesting matchup. Oh no! Okay, so that's an 8K attack that they have to go for. And we can counter out of that. Yeah, we'll take this. Have the opponent spend their Dawn if they actually want to kill us. And now that they spend their Dawn, I know that they have no way to actually survive this, right? We can just go 15. Yeah, we can just go 15 and we just go from there, right? Let's go to the rematch one more time. It's kind of it's a fun matchup, and I really just want to get more information on the opponent's deck, guys. We know what we're doing now, right? We literally know what we're doing now. We just need to find our blockers. Yeah, we just need to find our blockers and just attack, right? Like, we don't even need to play any units. Yeah, I think we just go like this. Take a life. Okay. One attack at a time, right? We gotta just go one attack at a time for each of us. I can counter out of this. Go 10. Opponent gets some value here. Forcing to have to spend Dawn if they actually want to kill my stuff. We can play Law eventually, right? I don't want to get rid of the blocker, right? So I think I just take this one. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's just trash their cards and go for 8. So we trashed 2 2K counters out of this. All right. They can kill the Law. And at this point, I think the opponent knows what they need to do. Is that what they need to do is just actually not kill my unit. Like, kill my units first before they attack, right? And the opponent is doing it correctly now. Okay. I don't want to get rid of my blockers. Let's go like this. I'm a little bit concerned that I don't have Kaido. I'm committing for this strategy now, right? Like, we're gonna just keep swinging back and forth. The opponent has a lot of removal for any blocker that I play. So, like, they have the advantage, kind of. Because they also get to just play blockers like that, right? So they get to play their blocker here, which means that they can block this attack now. If I play 2 units, opponent just gets the restand next turn. And just gets to attack both. I kind of want to play this queen. So I guess I'm going to just let it happen. It sucks because the opponent has the advantage, right? Opponent can just kill my units because this is getting them all of them to 0 cost. And now that we needed to find Kaido to be able to deal with that Bartolomeo. With that Barto on the field, I don't think we can win. They found their 1 blocker in their deck, right? Because we didn't get the Kaido. We have a lot of counter cards. I don't think it's enough. Because again, the opponent can get... I guess they have to attack first, and then they can KO the other unit and get the restand. I guess they have to attack first at least, right? We could have played Ulti, but I wanted to get the Queen draw. But the Ulti could have rested the Bartolomeo. We could also get Paulie, right? Paulie could get rid of their blocker. Oh yeah, so like they go like this, right? So then we just block. Let them trash 2 cards and block again. And again, the idea is that we force them to have to trash the card so that their hand size goes lower and lower. And maybe we go ahead and actually play the Ulti and the Kid next turn, I guess, and just attack for 6. Just have 2 blockers at a time. Sure, right? We go Kid, Ulti. Before we do that, let's attack here. See if they'll, like, I want the opponent to give me the 2k first. Oh, they gave me the blocker. Okay, so since they gave me the blocker, is it actually better to go for this Kid? But then the opponent gets a double attack. No, I think we go ahead and play the Ulti. Can we go for it and go like this? We can rest the Roswar. And if the opponent doesn't have another Celestial card, yeah, so they have to do it now. So I'm taking 1 damage here because the opponent can go ahead and restand. Okay, they're going to go ahead and kill both. So I'm taking this damage no matter what. Maybe we counter this one. Yeah, I think I countered this one, right? It's just an 8k hit. They get another Barto, unfortunately. I guess we'll do the same thing. We'll go K plus Uta. Yeah, we'll go like this one more time. Just force the opponent to have answers here. It sucks because I can never play this Kid. Opponent is down to 5 cards. That's their second blocker. They get the restand, and then we block it again. I guess the opponent could kill this. So they have to use 3 cards if they want to go the restand and kill this unit, right? They go for it, and we just block it again. At this point, am I actually killing this Roswell, or am I just attacking into the opponent? Because I don't have the Kaido, I'm a little bit concerned. Ooh, they got scared. They got scared that I was going to be able to just kill their Roswell and make it so they couldn't actually restand anything, right? We can force him to trash a card here. Right? And maybe we kill the Roswell. And they're gonna have to trash the card that they have in their hand to actually be able to, like, they won't be able to get the restand, right? Yeah, they won't be able to get the restand if I go for it this way. We'll go here and we'll play Magellan. So this is the problem that the opponent has. They don't have enough cards in their hand to actually get the Lucci restand because I didn't hit their life, right? So they can KO one of these, but they will not be able to get the restand. So they're just gonna go for damage, right? Which they have to. Next turn, they could KO my unit and have the restand. So now I need to be able to be careful. Now the barrier, I don't have a blocker. All right. Opponent will have to have a way to KO my unit. If I go Kid, right, we can go 2, so 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But the opponent has to spend at least 2 Dawn to KO one of my units to get the restand. So they can attack 13 twice, and they're hoping that here we don't have anything, right? Let's go for it. Let's go for it, right? So we'll go 5. I guess we can go 6 first. I'm taking a risk. I'm taking a risk here and saying that I'll be able to counter out of the opponent's play. We'll go 7. We know that you have a barrier that you're going to be able to use. So the opponent needs to have exactly Meteor Volcano. And then has to hope that I don't get a counter card here, right? We know you have the barrier. You have that 1 down, right? So this is a Meteor Volcano or a Tempest Kick Slicer, and then put all 8 here and hope that we don't get a 1k counter from my life. So this takes me to 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Opponent's gonna go up to exactly 13. I need to be able to get a 1k counter. There's a chance that I don't get it, right? I haven't seen my Magellans. Oh, if you just attack for 6, that's not enough. So there's no way for them to kill us then, right? We should actually counter out of this one. Yeah, we should actually counter out of this one. Just in case that the opponent puts the 2 down after the fact, right? Like if they have a Tempest Kick Slicer here. It's because they only had the thing. Yeah, they only had the Destructive Sword Thunder. Yeah. Yeah, they would have won. If they had one of the 2 costs instead, they would have just won. Yeah. That was fun. That was fun. That was really fun. I want the opponent to send us his list. But anyways, GG's. We might actually showcase this Lucci deck here in the next week or so. So yeah, GG's. In this match, we're gonna against Sabo. I'm gonna go second. I'll keep the Magellan and the loss in case that the opponent gets greedy. So if the opponent gets greedy, we can always go for a Law. With the Nami, it means that we, have good chances of actually getting that. So the opponent's playing an aggressive version, I guess, of Sabo. Second Nami, you put a Dawn here. You attack me for 7. Guess we'll take it. Yeah, we just attack for 5, and let's see. We're gonna just go for the Kid, I guess. Kid into Magellan, into just doing whatever. No reason to do anything else at this point. Yeah, the opponent's gonna give us the 1k for whatever reason. We'll go Kid, pass the turn, Magellan, go from there. We know the opponent has a Zoro in their hand. which gives them a really good value because they can keep that Zoro alive. I don't need to attack into your life though, so I can just attack into the Zoro and be completely fine with that. Yeah, like you go like this and I'll give you the 2k. You attack with the Sabo and I'll give you the 2k and the 1k. Well, I guess I can actually block and just give you the 2k here. Queen or Magellan? I kind of like the Magellan. Okay. So now this is a 5. We can go 7. And the opponent's going to defend it with their Sabo ability. And then we will kill it with the kid, I think. I think I'd rather kill their units. So this is already a 4. The question is, do I take that life to do that? No, I think I just go like this. And this is still forcing 2 cards out of them. All right? I guess I could have gone for 7. I had no need for that Dawn. Fire Fist? That's a good Fire Fist. That's a very good Fire Fist. Because now this kid is going to die. The opponent goes for another Zoro. You want to put a Dawn on your Sabo then? Sure. Are you going to attack with your Zoro too? I don't like that attack with the Zoro. Because you know I have these attackers, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like if you attack with the Zoro there, you don't like I don't have to do anything. Probably have to start attacking into their life though, regardless of what the opponent does. We'll just go 5. I'm gonna just develop. I'm just gonna go 5. I think I can play the Queen, right? So I think I'm just gonna go 6. Queen, Page One. Go from there. Let's trash. Guess let's trash one of these guys and then we'll go Sphinx. Just set up to have all these attackers that the opponent's gonna have to deal with. Next one, we're 10 down. We can go Kid and we can go X Drake, to be honest, and force him to trash a card from their hand. I don't hate it. Although I might need the Dawn to actually kill their board. They're actually gonna take this attack here. Maybe I should have let that go. This is a 5, so this is not attacking into anything. This is only attacking into my life, right? Which we can just counter. So we need to kill this Luffy. Opponent has 2 cards. We can go 8. Okay. Then we can go 7. I guess honestly, let's go 8. 7. Force 2 cards. Yeah, let's go 7. Let's force the 2 cards out of them. Oh, they don't give it? Okay, so 7. Okay, and then I guess I'll just go Kid. And I'm down to attack with the Queen. I'm down to attack with the Queen. Even if the opponent has all these rushers. Okay, it's just going to be a wall of blockers. Probably take this life, to be honest. I'll probably take this life. Unless the opponent goes into one of my units, then... Sure. Here's the problem that the opponent's going to have. I have a lot of value. I can just have these big attacks, right? 8. And just slowly get rid of your board, even if you block. When it takes it. I guess they could have a jet pistol at some point. Sphinx. So Fire Fist. Okay. So now the problem is that if I attack with the Luffy, the opponent still gets to kind of just block for free. But I guess what I can do is that I can go 8 and then This is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I guess we can go like this. We can go 8, 7, sorry. Force the block. And then still kill it. I think opponent doesn't have enough value to actually be able to beat us. I guess they can save this if they wanted to. But like they have no attackers, right? They have no attackers. They're gonna have to get these rushers. I guess they get Sabo now, so they got another blocker that keeps them safe from the freaking Kaido. They go ahead and give up the Karasu. Our hand is a little bit awkward, right? But eventually we just get through their blockers as long as my units stay alive. That's why I didn't want to use any of my counters. They get another Sabo. So they don't get an attack. I guess they could attack here with the Nami. They can put the Nami on the Sabo and then attack. But they're down to just 2 cards still. So because they're only down to 2 cards, it means that I can just like do whatever. I might just... Okay, I was going to just take this, but now I don't want to lose my Magellan. If the opponent had attacked my life, I would have just taken it. Yeah, I mean, this is only a 5k, my friend. This is only a 5k. So, opponent has 2 cards, right? So we can go 7. Is forcing a block or 2 cards. They go for it. Wait a second. So I can just go 6 then, right? You just go 6 here. I kind of feel like I want to kill their blockers. So I kind of want to just kill their blockers. Make it so the opponent, like, just starve them out. Just starve them out. Because the opponent literally has nothing else they can do. If I attack with this kid, the opponent has 3 attacks, 4 attacks that could potentially kill us. Yeah, I mean, this is just game, right? I could have attacked with the kid, I guess. I was scared that, I mean, I had no counter in my hand, right? So I was scared that this was not going to be enough counter to survive if the opponent put all their down on their units, or if they found like another rush Luffy or something. So I think it's fine to not to attack here and just wait and do a net stun. We just starve them out, and the opponent literally has nothing that they can do, right? So, GG's. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed those games of Luffy. Honestly, that Lucci deck was amazing, right? The opponent actually was nice enough to send us the list. They got it from another YouTuber. I might try out that list, right? I might try out that list again a couple weeks maybe from now or something like that, because that was really fun. Like I love this super unique decks like that. We did kind of figure out how to play around it, right? Because the Lucci player has to kind of discard 2 cards at a time. And they also need to have a unit in the field that they can KO to get the restand. It makes it so that you can actually kind of play around the restand and be able to kind of starve them out of resources. And as you saw on the 2 games that we played after we lost the first one. So yeah, so I mean, that was a very fun matchup. And yeah, the Sabo matchup was just us starving them out as well. I think sometimes I tend to play a little bit too slow, as you saw in like all the games this video. And I just try to play a little bit too safe. That's where I kind of have to be a little bit careful sometimes, because sometimes playing too safe can also backfire on you. So just be mindful of that when you're playing these different decks. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the games. Tomorrow we have one more video with Luffy. So yeah, if you want to keep up to date with that, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy the games.